Oh, what a sunny day across Trinidad and Tobago. Marks a marked change from the thunder showers that we saw on a Thursday. Meanwhile, there is a disturbance out there in the Atlantic, midway between Africa and the Caribbean. It's part of a tropical wave. It is south of 10 degrees north. So basically, it is making a slow march across the Atlantic. It has a low chance of developing over the next few days. It does have some wind shear to the north and also some Saharan dust behind it, which is inhibiting it right now. But as it makes its way closer to the Eastern Caribbean, could be seeing some development by early next week. You can just see it here, the massive clouds. It's not organized, but obviously as you go to the next few days, that little X there will likely make it a slow movement out towards the west. And then as you can see here, most of it should begin to push towards the north slightly and then making its way closer to our island chain, maybe by early next week, possibly on Tuesday or Wednesday. But for now, across Trinidad and Tobago, just occasional showers are expected overnight into the early part of Saturday. There may be some spells of sunshine, but all the while a few pockets of moisture will likely bring those showers into midday and through the afternoon, and eventually settling by nightfall. Similarly for Trinidad tonight, just occasional showers are popping up, especially across the hillsides of the central and northern range. So don't be surprised if you do hear the pitter-patter of raindrops on the roof as you go through your morning and into the afternoon as well. A scattering of showers will pass across the hillsides, but all the while there will be some spells of sunshine. Similarly, down towards San Fernando and Pinal, may use the umbrella first thing in the morning and then gradually by mid-morning through lunchtime, and then beginning to fade as you get towards the latter half of the day, settling by nightfall again. Temperature-wise, looking at 31 degrees Celsius in Trinidad, 30 degrees Celsius in Tobago, and it will remain at 31 as you go through Sunday. Possibly a bit of Saharan dust as well, mixing in with those brief showers. But then come Monday, there will be that sharp change. There will be a tropical wave coming by. A few showers are likely, the possibility of a thundery shower as well on Monday, and maybe a bit more rainfall coming through on Tuesday. Now, for those heading offshore, if you're looking to enjoy the seas, it's mostly smooth out there, around 1 meter through the Caribbean and the Atlantic, and easterly swells of 7 seconds, and those are east-southeasterly winds of 10 to 15 knots. Now, for the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, they saw some of those heavier bursts of showery activity coming through the Leeward Islands. That will eventually push into Puerto Rico and then into Dominican Republic by the time they get to late Saturday. So Santo Domingo will see some of those thundery downpours coming through on Saturday afternoon, possibly no higher than 32 degrees Celsius. Out towards Kingston, a slight haze and a few passing showers here. But for the Eastern Caribbean, for the most part, the Leeward Islands will hang on to those heavier showers, but further to the south through Dominica and St. Lucia down towards the Windward Islands, mostly settled conditions here, just a passing shower, and it will pick up a bit more cloudiness through Georgetown with some showery spells, no higher than 31 expected through Guyana. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.